Welcome to Online English Class. This is Level 2, Lesson number 5, Part 3. Today we're going to work on Unit 7, Lesson C. You are probably watching this video between April 20th and May 3rd. This video was filmed on April 18th. Okay, let's start Lesson C. In Lesson C, we're talking about comparing 3 or more things. So we're talking about which one is the most, not just more, the most. So we want to find out which one has the most of whatever adjective we're talking about. So in Lesson B, we were comparing 2 things. So which one is more which one is more expensive or more comfortable, or which one is cheaper or taller? In Lesson C, we're talking about 3 or more things, and we want to find the one that is number 1 in its category. So let's talk about syllables and why. It's the same as in Lesson B, okay? If there is one syllable, we add est. We say the est. So we say, instead of saying cheaper, we say the cheapest. Big becomes the biggest. Tall, the tallest, and wide, the widest. If it's 2 or more syllables, we say the most. So comfortable. Comfortable has 3 syllables, so we use the most comfortable. Expensive. How many syllables is expensive? Expensive. Expensive has 3 syllables, so we say the most expensive. Now, this part of your book is wrong, so you need to fix this in the book. If an adjective ends with the letter Y, we use the and change Y to I-E-S-T. Not I-E-R, that's wrong. It's I-E-S-T. So heavy becomes heaviest. Pretty becomes the prettiest. And the irregular words, good becomes best. Bad becomes worst. All right, so let's look at this. We have a blue chair and we have a red chair. Let's look at the blue chair first. It says the blue chair is cheap. I don't know, is it cheap? I don't think it's cheap, but if you say it's cheap, I guess it's cheap. It's $79. So let's just say it's cheap, okay? This chair is cheap. At $79, it's a lot of money. But yeah, the blue chair is cheap, okay? Now we have 2 chairs. The blue chair is $79. The red chair is $59. That's still pretty expensive for a chair, right? Okay, so yes, the blue chair is cheap, but the red chair is cheaper. The red chair costs less money, so it's cheaper. We're comparing 2 things, so we say the red chair is cheaper than the blue chair. But now we have 3 chairs. The blue chair is $79, the red chair is $59, and the yellow chair is $29. We say the yellow chair is the cheapest because it has the lowest price. This one costs the least amount of money. $29 for that chair. This chair is the cheapest. So we use cheaper when we compare 2 things. When we have more than 2 things, we say cheapest. The yellow chair is the cheapest. So let's use another example. This is a box, okay? Let's call this box A. This is box B. We have 2 boxes, box A and box B. So we can say box A is small. Box A is small. Box B is smaller than box A, right? box B is smaller. Because there's only two, we say smaller because we are comparing two items. This is box C. Box C is the smallest. Because now we have three things to compare. Okay, so if we only have one box, we have box A, we can say box A is small. It's a small box. Now we have two. Now we have two boxes. Box A is small. Box B is smaller than box A. We are comparing two things, so we use ER. We compare two boxes. We're using smaller because we compare two boxes. It looks like this. We only see two boxes, so we say box B is smaller. Now we have three boxes, and this one is the smallest. We're using EST, the smallest. We use the smallest when we compare more than two. We compare more than two boxes, so we use EST. Let's use another example. So, this is a circle. Circle A, circle B. Let's say circle A is big. Then what do we say about circle B? Circle B is, circle A is big. And then we draw circle B. Circle B is bigger. And now let's draw circle C. Circle C is what? Circle C is the biggest. Circle A is big. Circle B is bigger. Circle C is the biggest. All right, on page 88, we have some practice. So we have three TVs. We have, how do we know the TVs apart? Okay, so let's write the first TV. Oh, this pen is not working, okay. The first TV, the second TV, and the third TV. The first TV, the second TV, the third TV. Okay, so which TV is the cheapest? Cheapest. The cheapest means the one that costs the least money. Which one costs the least money? This one. This one is the cheapest TV. The second TV is the cheapest TV. Now, how do we get to the word cheapest? Okay, so cheap. Cheap is one syllable. So because it's one syllable, we add EST to the end, and we get the cheapest. So number two, which TV is heavy? Okay, heavy ends with the letter Y. So what happens with the letter Y? The letter Y we change Y to IEST. And we also write the in front of heavy. So we write the heaviest. Which TV is the heaviest? Which TV do you think is the heaviest here? I think the first TV is the heaviest. But that's just me. I think the first TV is the heaviest. The first TV is the heaviest. Okay. Expensive. How many syllables is in the word expensive? Expensive. Because it has 3 syllables, we use the most before the word expensive. So we say the most expensive. Which TV is the most expensive? Which TV is the most expensive? The first TV is the most expensive. All right, number 4. Which TV is old? How many syllables is in the word old? Old. Old has 1 syllable in it. So we just write EST at the end. We say, which TV is the oldest? Which TV is the oldest? Which TV here is the oldest? The second TV is the oldest. All right, let's do number 7. Which TV is good? Good is an irregular word. For good, we actually say the best. Which TV is the best? Which TV here is the best? Well, I mean, this TV here, the first TV is the best, but it's also really expensive. So is that the best one? Because it costs a lot of money. Okay, so I want you to finish all of these. This is your opinion. This is what you think. All right, now we're on page 80. Now we're on page 89. Page 89. Okay, so we want to write the new word, we want to write the adjective here. So it is the most. We want to write it so it is the superlative. Superlative means the most. So let's see. Let's start with number 1. This is new. New. New is 1 syllable. New. So we just write EST at the end. This is the newest shopping mall in the city. It's great. Okay. Number 2. Good. What's the superlative for good? Good is irregular. With good, we say the best. So we say, where's the best? Where's the best place to buy clothes? Well, there are 3 clothing stores. Megastore is big. Big. How many syllables is in big? Big. 1. So we write EST at the end. We say the biggest. Megastore is the biggest one. It usually has low. Okay, low. How many syllables is low? Low. 1 syllable, so we write EST at the end. It usually has the lowest prices. But it's crowded. Crowded. How many syllables is crowded? Crowded. Crowded means a lot of people go there. Crowded. A lot of people. crowded means a lot of people go here. So because crowded has 2 syllables, we use the most before the word crowded. So we say, it's the most crowded. What about Cleo's boutique? Cleo's boutique is beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful has 3 syllables, so we say the most beautiful. Cleo's boutique is the most beautiful. Cleo's boutique is the most beautiful store. Okay? And let's do number 10. Friendly. Friendly ends with the letter Y. So with the letter Y, we change the letter Y to I-E-S-T. So we say the friendliest. The friendliest. Okay? I want you to finish all of these words. All right, let's talk about superlatives and the weather. So, oh, let me use my marker. New marker. Okay, so the temperature today is 70 degrees. We can say today is warm. Okay, the temperature today is 70 degrees. Today is warm. Let's say tomorrow will be 80 degrees. Tomorrow will be 80 degrees. So, tomorrow will be warmer. Today is 70 degrees. Today is warm. Tomorrow will be 80 degrees. Tomorrow will be warmer. And then, well, today is Saturday. Tomorrow is Sunday. So, Monday will be 85 degrees. Not really. I'm just saying this is an example, okay? So Monday will be 85 degrees. Monday will be... So now we are comparing 3 days. So this is the most hot. How do we say that? Monday will be the warm. The adjective is warm. How many syllables in the word warm? Warm. Warm. 1 syllable. So we write EST at the end. Warm-est. Monday will be the warmest. The temperature today is 70 degrees. Today is warm. Tomorrow will be 80 degrees. Tomorrow will be warmer. Because tomorrow is 80 degrees and today is 70 degrees, tomorrow is warmer than today. Monday will be 85 degrees. Monday will be the warmest. Of today, tomorrow, and Monday, Monday is the warmest. Okay, so let's get some practice speaking. We have warm. It's a weird word to say. Warm, okay? Warmer. Warmer. And warmest. This is the warmest. Okay, so let's do hot. Today is hot. Tomorrow is hotter, hotter. And if we're comparing 3 days, Monday is the hottest day, hottest. Now let's do cool. We have cool, cooler, and coolest. And then we have cold, colder, coldest. Cold, colder, coldest. So, let's look at the weather and see which day is the warmest and which day is the coolest. Oh, there's a flash flood warning. Be careful, everyone. Okay. So, the temperature right now is 68 degrees. Tomorrow, the temperature is 59 degrees. So if we're comparing 2 days, we use er, 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 er. So tomorrow, the temperature is lower. So we say the temperature tomorrow is cooler or colder than today. So let's look at today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Which day is the hottest? The hottest is the one with the highest temperature. 69, 59, 71. So Monday is the hottest day of these 3 days. What is the coolest day here? The coolest day is the one with the lowest temperature. Sunday is the coolest day here. Sunday is the coolest of these 3 days. Now let's learn high and low, and most and least. So we have a lot. We have more. And let's do high, higher, and highest. And low, lower, and lowest. High, higher, highest. Low, lower, lowest. We have a lot, more, and the most. So this is the highest, this is the lowest, and this is the most. A lot, more, the most. And then we have some. Do we say some? Not a lot. We have less. So let's do some, less, and then the least. So, high, higher, highest, low, lower, lowest. And then we have a lot. This one is just more. It's irregular. We say more, and then the most. So, in my hand, I have a bunch of markers. Which hand has more markers? My right hand has more markers and pens and pencils. So now let's do it like 3 different piles. I have this pile, the left pile, the middle pile, and the right pile. Which pile has the most? The middle one has the most. Okay? Some, less, and least. I have 2 piles, the left pile and the right pile. Which one has less? The left pile has less markers. Less means a smaller number. The left pile has 2, the right pile has 3. So the left pile has less. Now I have 3 piles. Which one has the least? The left pile has the least. It only has 2 markers. So that's high, higher, highest, low, lower, lowest, a lot, more, the most, some, less, and the least. So now you should understand just a little bit how to use superlatives. If we're comparing 2 things, we say we add er. Tomorrow will be warmer. We're comparing 2 things. If we're comparing more than 2 things, we use est. We say the warmest. Okay? Thanks for watching.